Hi Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your angel and spirit guide message reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. So let's dive into what this reading has to say and what your angels and your spirit guides have to say. We're starting off with your spirit guide animal cards, your totem animals for this time. If you see these animals in the wild or you see an image of these animals, this is your angels and your spirit guides tapping you on the shoulder, saying, remember this message, Libra. So let's see what they have to say. Angel and spirit guide message for Libra. 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 Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. So we have the moth spirit, which is surrender now, which says surrender now. And we have the spider spirit, which is one of my favorite ones. And it says make dreams a reality. So surrender now to making your dreams a reality. And that is beautiful. And we're going to be using your chakra cards. Angel and spirit guide message for Libra. 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 Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. No, this one. Holistic health. Ooh, goodness, and dreams. All right. So you're actually going to find a lot of healing from within your dreams. That's going to be something that's very important to you. This is the root chakra and the third eye chakra. But there's something about a natural approach to things. And also making sure that you're getting enough sleep. That's going to be very important for you, Libra. Angel and spirit guide message for 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 Libra. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Yeah, this right here. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So at the heart of everything, we have the King of Crystals. This is an earth sign energy, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. Crystals are pentacles in this deck. Then you are crowned by the Knight of Crystals, again, earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But a defender of your prosperity is coming forward. We have the Nine of Feathers, the Nine of Swords. I'll be equating these all back to the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. The Four of Feathers, the Four of Swords. The Five of Feathers, the Five of Swords. The Knight of Acorns, the Knight of Wands. The Ten of Feathers, the Ten of Swords. The Empress, I love it. The Eight of Feathers, okay, the Eight of Swords. And the Nine of Acorns. Interesting. All right, there's a lot going on in your head, and it wants to be heard. All right, this reading is like, they were like, no, these cards, take them. This is where you're supposed to be. And so here, what I'm seeing is that there is true prosperity to you. There is like this power, this prosperity, this abundance, this moving towards what you want on this earthly realm. You're very connected to this earthly realm. And then you have your mind exploding. I mean, seriously, you are so in your head right now that it's not even funny. So here, it's like you have greatness. And I see that with the Empress, especially with the Empress, with this claiming of your power, this moving forward, this very kind of Earth Mother energy around you, this very sensual, sexual, powerful person coming forward. And you might say, oh, that's not me. But there is that power to you that I'm definitely seeing here, that you could be fearing, you could be doubting, letting that part of you show. And it doesn't matter if you're male or female or however you identify yourself. This is still going to be a very prevalent force within your life. And as you are looking forward at things, there's something about doubts, fears, again, not sleeping well, that is coming up. And it can be that just everything is getting to you. I mean, you're a very, very, very sensitive sign, very intuitive sign here, Libra. And so the state of the world can just be a bit too much. It's like, oh my gosh, I just need to breathe. Or it can be that you're looking at things and you're trying to plan out way too far in advance. And with so many uncertainties coming forward and so many variables coming forward, you don't know how to move forward the way that you want to. The repeat of the number 9 is showing that you're coming very close to a completion of a cycle. All right, you are progressing nicely. You need to rest. You've been through a war. You've been through a very hard time, and you're not letting yourself rest from it. And so this can be holding you back most definitely. And it can just be that, it can be that you have so much going for you, and you're so excited about getting everything done and moving forward and everything like that, that you're not taking time just to take care of yourself, and which is going to make things be more stressful, more overwhelmed for you. So this could just be that simple reminder. Take time for you, Libra. Because you have the moth spirit here, which says surrender now. Surrender now to being in the now, to being here for yourself, to moving forward in that power. And then we have the beautiful spider spirit, which says make your dreams a reality. Make your dreams real. Because you're spinning them. We are weaving our destinies. We are spinning our webs. We are becoming the people we were born to be, whether we see it or we don't. It's kind of like that saying that life is a tapestry, and we are all a thread of it. And here, your thread is beautiful. It really is. And embrace that beauty. Stop doubting yourself. Holistic health. Now, this could be taking a holistic approach to things, embracing Eastern medicine, just meditating, yoga, holistic guides to health. Right? These could be things that very much appeal to you during this time. But also just a natural approach to things. When you get stressed, go for a glass of chamomile tea. If you have a headache, go for a glass of peppermint tea. Things like that, which might seem silly. Or if you're stressed, go for a glass of peppermint tea. It might seem silly, but they really do work. And they really do calm and soothe us in quite powerful ways. So that can definitely be a direction for which you are inclined to during this time. And just connecting with yourself and being present in your body. This is the root chakra, and this is going to be the root of a lot of things during this time. A lot of healing and a lot of power coming forward. And then we have dreams. Listen to your dreams. You're going to be getting a lot of messages, a lot of healing advice, a lot of, kind of working out puzzles that have confounded you before. A lot of advice is coming from your dreams. Listen to them. Even if you're sitting there and you're like, well, I don't know why I'm dreaming this, or I don't remember my dreams, which is just like me, I don't remember my dreams. So if you don't, just think of the feeling that you have when you wake up. Is your body tense or is it relaxed? Have you been clenching your jaw or haven't you? What is going on? And being in tune with your body is going to be so powerful for you, especially to decode your dreams and what they mean. You have power at your center. There's no denying that. The King of Crystals is courage and commitment. You're courageous in your commitment to your prosperity, to your wealth, to yourself. People see you. Okay? That can also be causing anxiety. But there is power to you, and there is purpose to you. And then we have the 8 of Feathers, which is again courage and solutions. But there's something on your mind. There's something that isn't quite right. It's, it's too much. You've been thinking about something too much, or might have made something bigger in your head than it actually is. So stepping back, connecting, understanding, seeing you for who you truly are and the powerful you that you are is going to be important. Because yes, things are intense. And yes, it doesn't feel like you have control over it. But you do have a certain power over your mind. You do. And it's embracing that power. And it's saying, okay, I'm going to connect. Now, it's not saying that if there is something medically wrong with you, that, you can just think it away. No, it's saying that by adding this, adding the holistic health, adding the power of the positivity of your mind, and the ability to say, well, there's more there. I don't need to be scared of this or as scared of it. Or, okay, I see where this thread is all knotted and tangled, and I will unravel it, and I am unraveling it to move me forward. And you might need to talk to somebody. It could be a friend. It could be a professional. It doesn't really matter. Just as long as you're getting that help and you're seeing yourself move forward, and you're embracing this courage. It can also be that an earth sign energy, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn, has really played with your head and messed with your mind. And now you're moving past this. It's not you're moving past this, like not like it'll never be a part of you. It's like, okay, I'm moving forward. And I am seeing that I'm powerful, that I'm prosperous, and that I can achieve more than I ever thought possible. And that person does not have that power over me anymore and does not get that forefront space in my head. Their voice isn't permitted to come and haunt me. And that's powerful right there. Then you have the Knight of Crystals. This is endurance and determination. You've endured a lot and you're determined to succeed, moving forward to prosperity. And it can be that this determination is kind of like clouding the fact that you have the Empress right here. Beauty and abundance. Beauty and abundance are yours. Prosperity, brilliance, just joy and happiness and connection and just this freedom. And I do see this tremendous sensuality with you. Just this tremendous, like, owning your life, owning your body, owning yourself, and saying, this is who I am, and embracing it and enjoying it. There's a sense here of possibilities abounding. It's kind of like being pregnant with possibilities. What are you planting? What do you want from your life? What are you nurturing? Because at this time, with your determination and your dedication, you can see that things really will start to grow, really will start to become. But what you nurture is what moves forward. So if you're nurturing doubts and fears and apprehensions and negativity and hateful thoughts for yourself, that is what's going to come forward. And if you're nurturing, I am a success, I am calm and centered, and I know what I know, then that comes forward. And it moves you to the Five of Feathers. I mean, at your roots, you're facing things that you would rather not face. And this is strategy and resilience. You're facing things. You have a strategy, but you might not actually have a huge strategy. Right? Also with the Five of Swords, I see the Five of Swords kind of very differently than other people do. Because in medieval times, and I studied medieval history, in medieval times, you would never apologize for taking away somebody else's weapons. You never would. Absolutely not. If you were in a battle, if you were even in a competition and that person lost, they could lose everything. Absolutely everything. And those were the stakes, and they knew it. They gambled, they lost. And a lot of times, if you let a person leave with their life, you were considered weak, especially in a battle. And so with the Five of Swords, which is, one person holding 5 swords or having 5 swords around them and 2 people walking away, I see this as know that you're a success. Know that, yes, you face something that you do not want to face, that has been hard and overwhelming. And yes, it's coming back. Like there's something about it that has yet to be fully resolved. And it's hard, most definitely. But once you've looked it dead in the eye and said, I'm not afraid of you anymore, and I know my power and I know my strength, you are going to see that you move forward. You're going to see that it's kind of like that quality that makes it hard to move, that makes it so you feel like you can't breathe, you don't have your footing, everything like that. It starts to dissolve. And as you move forward, with the 9 of Acorns, it's power and perseverance. And there's I will not be defeated. But there's also perception, because with the 9 of Wands, there is a sense of feeling defeated, feeling overwhelmed, sitting there and looking at things and saying, but why? Why does this have to happen? Why does it have to be so hard? And it simply is because that's what life is. Life is hard. And I know that's not what anybody wants to hear, but life is about broken hearts, and it's about shattered dreams, and it's about rebuilding, and it's about, a constant evolution of self. And none of that is easy. But it is all profoundly necessary. Because we're here to learn, and we're here to advance our souls. And so here with the 9 of Acorns and 9 of Wands, it's like, are you going to listen to everybody else, or are you going to listen to you? Are you going to deny yourself your strength, or are you going to embrace it? Because you're moving here to the Knight of Acorns, and it's like, I'm strong, I'm powerful, I know what I know. This is action and drive. I will not be defeated, I will not be held back, and I am. I am power, I am force, and I am determination. It leads you to the Four of Feathers. It also lets you know, I am gosh darn tired. I mean, seriously, this is sanctuary and rest. It's like, it is time to breathe out. It is time to rest. It is time to seek sanctuary. It is time to have this quiet space within yourself, to move forward and to say, I'm done with the battles. Because life is kind of like a war. To get to where we want to be, to move forward in the way that we desire, to look at ourselves and not see the disappointments of everybody else. It feels like a battle. And it is. With the Four of Swords, in medieval times, what would happen, and what this card represents, is that in medieval times, when you came back from a crusade or a battle or wherever, you would lay in your coffin and you would think of all the ways that you should not have returned. You should not have come back. And in our modern terms, it sounds very morbid, but ancient people lived with morbidity? Is that a word? We're making it one for right now. A lot more than we do. And so here with the Four of Swords, it's like, step back, lay down, look at everything that you've been through in your life. Don't candy coat it. Don't filter it. I mean, that's what we do. We filter everything. Everything is perfect. This picture I will post because everybody's smiling, and this picture of everybody screaming and having a horrible time will never be seen. That's our lives. Nobody sees the ugliness except if they're right there. And even if it's not your ugliness, people don't see it as well. So here it's kind of like looking at everything that you've been through, everything that you've overcome, all the places that you've found to stand, and the truth that you've found. Because I believe that it's not that we find who we are, it's that we find who we aren't. And so as finding who we aren't, we find a lot more easily who we are or who we want to be. And so now, with that realization and that power around you, you move forward. But you also give yourself the credit that you're not giving yourself, Libra. And it's important to give yourself that credit. To get out of your own head and to stop listening to everybody else. Because with the Ten of Feathers is the Ten of Swords. It's that person laying prone on the ground with 10 swords in his back. And it says recovery and transformation. Now I've really come to see the Ten of Swords as a decade-long process. And each year, a sword is stabbed into you. A heartbreak, a pain, a disappointment that stands out above all others. That teaches you a lesson that you didn't want to learn, and that was necessary. And it becomes a wealth of knowledge that has forged you and shaped you. You carry wisdom. You carry invaluable prosperity and abundance with you because of everything that you have been through. And you might say, how the heck is, walking through wastelands a sign of prosperity and success and abundance? It's like because you've already seen the darkness, the shadows, the hurt, the pain. And now you can look at it and you can own it. And that makes you powerful. It does. It takes you from naivety into a maturity and an awareness of self that is intense and beautiful. Which moves you to the Nine of Feathers. The Nine of Feathers is perspective and self-empowerment. Change your perspective. Change the way that you are seeing things. Embrace the power. And I love the digression from the Ten of Feathers to the Nine of Feathers. Both are hard, most definitely. The feathers are all about the mind. The swords are all about the mind. The mind is never easy. It takes things, it blows it out of proportion. Our mind does not know the difference between imagination and reality. And so sometimes it's hard to work things out, and our minds get fuddled. We sit there and we're like, oh my gosh, this is so terrible. And because we've made it so big in our head, we've imagined how horrible it will be. We think, oh, it is really terrible. When in reality, if you take that plunge, you will find out that it's not that bad. And that's what you're being told to do. Take that plunge. Because yes, you need to call on your courage, but you find solutions and you embrace a power that is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Your subconscious message is the Page of Shells, the Page of Cups. This is intuition and inspiration. Subconsciously, that's what's guiding you. Your intuition and your inspiration. And you are finding that your heart means more than everything else. Emotionally, how you connect. And emotionally, how do you connect with your mind? Because that's a powerful connection. The mind and the heart coming together. Because I firmly believe that we are emotional beings. And as emotional beings, we need to understand emotionally where we are coming from and then communicate that with ourselves, with the people around us. That makes for a very healthy world. And it's something that we don't do, especially with the uglier emotions, especially with things that we are ashamed of feeling, We sit there and say, oh, I can never say that. I can never admit that to myself. Yes, you can. You're becoming a student of your heart, your soul, and yourself, and how your emotions affect your mind. And you know what? You will soon be a master of it. Your subconscious chakra message is the Earth Star Chakra. This is located 6 inches below your feet, and this is rebirth. You are reborn, and that rebirth is powerful, beautiful, and intense. Your subconscious spirit animal message is the cow spirit. I love this one. The miracles are endless. By embracing your truth and your power, you will see the miracles are endless, and they are profound. All right, Libra. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Bye.